All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
180! Real. Hey, alert!
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. Yeah, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First and 10 from the 32. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Regular. Hey, alert 30. Up. What's up?
Now here's Mayfield. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Good. What's up?
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Go with the design keeper. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
180. Hey, alert! Run. Alert! Pistol. Kings! What's that?
Mayfield throwing on 4th. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
20.
1st down. Here's Baker. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 19 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
180! Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry, hurry! What's that?
On first down, Warren. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180! You're at this big! You're at this big! Done!
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Real, real, real. Kings, Kings, Kings! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Along the right sideline, there's space. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kent on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Run, run, run.
From the gun, Mayfield. Caught by Washington, left side. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
This is Warren, headed right. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
20. Regular. Up, Nelson.
They'll go again with Warren. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Alert. Hey, alert. 180. Real. Kings. Point it right. What's up?
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Regular. Up, Nelson. Alert. Hey, alert. Done.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
180. Point it right. Real. Kings. Point it right. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here.
Run. 180. Hey, alert 33. Pistol.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Yo. Hey, shot.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
14. Steelers 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kent on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Run.
Baker now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
133. Good. 180. Up close. What's up?
Here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hurry! I'm coming! 180! Pistol. Alert! Hey, alert! Real. Kings! What's that?
Throwing from the gun. Here's the dump off to Warren. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. Oh, and the call backfires. This one is intercepted. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and covered just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
This one left for Lamar. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 15.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 10. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kent on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Point it right. Good. Run. Watch.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Regular.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pistol.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Forced out to his right. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Hey, alert! Stop.
Now Mayfield bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first. Then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Kings! 180! Run. Hey, alert 33! Regular! Opposite! Watch out!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Corliss Waitman on to punt. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. And that hits and heads out. On the 45, but short of the 40.
Their own 42-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. First play is a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Looking to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
Starting from the 5. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Rasheen Ali on the return. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's ETN on first down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kyle Duggar holding him down. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go right back to ETN. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. He's rocked. That ball's free. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, give to Gainwell. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Baker to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Go with a design keeper. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Regular.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
They'll run. ETN. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kent on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Good. Pistol. Alert. Point it right. Hey, alert. What's up?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Opposite. Run. Kings. Real. What's up?
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Regular. Pistol. Alert. Point it right. Hey, alert. Hey, alert. Watch.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
27 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Kings. Real. Regular. Done.
First down. Here's Baker. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Point it right.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What's that?
Once more, it's Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 17. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for Ravens first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. They've got first down here from the 36. Etienne again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you and recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
180.
Warren once more. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Mayfield to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Alert, 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 alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! Hey, alert 33! Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Regular, regular. Real. What's that?
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Run drawn up here for Lamar. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They're going to need more of those as they trail by a score. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And the Ravens
So first down from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it to the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 12 in the 4th.
touchdown, Ravens.
Kate, so many of these defenses today are all about what? Stopping the explosive play, especially in the passing game. But to give up a run, an explosive run for a touchdown, that can just be demoralizing.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Line up the design keeper. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Ravens 39.
They're able to turn to the ground and carry it in for 2 more right there.
I know a lot of people favor passing in that spot. We see it all the time. But I think a lot of defenses are anticipating a throw, and that's why you can catch them off guard with a run, especially if you change things up with a call. It's not one of your go-tos.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Up, Nelson. 180. Run. Alert. Regular. Done.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. One pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yep, hey, alert him. 180.
Baker now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Here's the give on 3rd and short. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the
First down from the 42. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they pulled out the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.